Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2021 schedule is out, and from the number one Bucs fan on planet fucking Earth, I wanted to go over a quick reaction to the schedule that I saw here on Instagram from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So as we go over the schedule, September 9th, the first game on NBC on week 1, Dak versus Tom Brady in prime time. I like our chances in that matchup, so we definitely could go 1-0. It might be a little bit closer in the first half, but we should be able to win that game by at least 10. Going in against Kyle Pitts and Matt Ryan in week 2, should be able to get a dub there. But the first potential loss, week 3 against the Rams, that is going to be tough. And then you're going to go back-to-back to New England, Belichick, Brady, Belichick, the game that everyone's going to be talking about. I think we could still end up getting that dub, but it'll be very tough. Then you go to the Dolphins in week 5, Tua, Brian Flores, the defense, the offense, everything's getting better. It wouldn't surprise me if the Dolphins make the playoffs. So in that little stretch right there, Dallas, Atlanta, that could both be dubs. But then there's potential losses or games that could be closer in the Rams, the Patriots, and the Dolphins. Then we go to the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. They're obviously going to be rebuilding and retooling their roster. We should be able to get a dub there, but you never know. This is the NFL, and that's why we play to win the games. Next up, as we scroll to the next section of the games, boom! Chicago Bears, we need revenge. Mike Evans, I like that picture, and I like that photo of those jerseys, the pewter, those are fire. We got to get revenge on October 24th. Then we got on Halloween against the Nyland Saints. We definitely need to get revenge on them. Went 0-2 in the regular season, but we know what happened in the playoffs when we ended Drew Brees' career. We got a bye week in week 9, the perfect time that you want to buy, not too early and not too late. Then we got the Washington football team, which will be very tough. Will it be Heineke from Meineke or Ryan Fitzmagic? I'm not too sure, but they should be the clear favorite to win the division if it's not the New York Football Giants, who they have in the following week in week 11. Then we get the Colts and Carson Wentz. So in this little stretch right here, Bears, Saints, obviously the Washington Football, the Giants, and the Indianapolis Colts. I could see them winning every single one of these games. Not necessarily by blowouts, but I think there's some potential there. And then as we round out the schedule, all right, December 5th, week 13, Atlanta Falcons should be a dub. Josh Allen, the game that I was really looking forward to the most out of any game this season. Josh Allen, the new protege, the new it thing versus Tom Brady, the OG, the legend. Could definitely go down to the wire. We definitely could lose that matchup. Then we get the Saints towards the end of the year. It looks like it's going to be on December 19th. Possibly it looks like maybe a Sunday night football matchup. And then we have the Panthers, the Jets. And then at the very bottom there, we're going to end up going and scrolling up here just a little bit. And then we end up seeing that we're going to end up having the January 9th matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So Falcons could be a dub, Bills possibly a loss, Saints a dub, Panthers dub, Jets dub, and then Panthers dub. So if we end up doing that and end up winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the last 6, we definitely can go for 2. The schedule, at first, people were saying, Tampa Bay's got this easy schedule, easy peasy lemon squeezy. As we end up going back and kind of looking at the schedule, it doesn't really look that easy to me. I mean, I see a lot of matchups and potential games that could be lost. I mean, Dallas, Atlanta, those should be 2 wins, but the Rams, the Patriots, the Dolphins, those could all be losses. Eagles, we should be able to get that dub there, but you never know. And then we go in here and we scroll down here a little bit as we see the Bears, the Saints, Washington football team, the Giants, and the Colts. The ones that really worry me the most in these matchups is probably the Washington football team and the Colts. And then as we move towards the back end of the slate, the Bills got to be the biggest threat to really take that. You know, it's not like we're going to go undefeated or anything like that, but the Falcons, we can win that game. But that Buffalo matchup, that'll really show where we're at that point of the season. If we're clicking and we're on point, or if we're going to go on a run like we did in December. And then as you see, Saints, Panthers, Jets, Panthers. That could be just like it was last December as we go for 2. So overall, I like the schedule. It's a little bit tougher than what people were anticipating, but, you know, NWSF Chain Gang, you know, I feel confident with this matchup. I think the Rams and Tampa Bay are by far the 2 best teams in the NFC. And then you got the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Browns as the top dogs. But we got a long ways to go before we actually find out who the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors is going to be. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us, your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Comment below how many wins you think maybe Tampa Bay will get. I'm thinking somewhere in that 11 to 13 range. Some people think that they're going to win maybe 14 or 15. That might be pushing it. I know we're going to get an extra game. So instead of 10-6 for mediocrity, it might be 10-7 getting into the playoffs. But I'm thinking at this point with a 17-game season, if you end up going 13-4, that sounds a little bit more realistic, or maybe 12-5 instead of going for this 14, 15, 16, or 17-0 as some people think. Now, I'll take a 17-0, but I don't think it's going to happen. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us, your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Peace. Let's go. Go for two, baby. Go Bucs.